How's it going, my G's? It's Artifacts. Hope everyone's doing really, really well. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that juicy button. One of them, I don't know, whichever one you choose. Consider booking a production lesson with me as well. Links for that are down below. You can head over to my website as well. Check out the little details. And yeah, book yourself in for a one-on-one if you want to improve your sound with me. Today I've got some tips with Vital, a few compositional tips using these Patreon bases, which are all just uploaded on my Discord as well now. So also check down the link below for the link below for the link below. Yeah, that's enough advertising. Let's get into the video. Today we have a little loop that I'm working on. Also, just one more little thing for the algorithm. Leave a comment below if you like this loop, and I will maybe do another live stream where we can continue to make a track together. I think I made one before already, but now I've got this kind of other groove rolling, which is a bit sort of a bit nice, I think. So listen, shall we? So yeah, pretty nice little groove, and I actually started off pretty much just having like the one. Yeah, so I started off with this, I just had that one original bass from a previous video that I did, and I thought, how can we make this more interesting? And all I'm going to do is copy over the Vital patch to sort of have 4 different versions and make each one a little bit different. And so here are some ideas for some different things you can do with the patches, yeah, to make the groove a bit more popping. So if I get rid of all those, turn the other ones on again. Let's start just with the second one. So what I've gone and done here is quite simply, as you can probably hear, I've just changed the LFO speed up to 16ths. And that's pretty much all I've done. I've adjusted the filter a little bit. This is from the original Patreon power bass, which I made a while ago. And I think I also added in like a flanger. So just to make it sound a little bit different. And yeah, that's pretty much all that's really going on this one. So obviously, number one, changing the LFO speed. And I just pitched up this square an octave. So a quick thing you can do, like if you've got a nice bass patch, to create a new version, pitch up an octave of one of your oscillators, change the LFO speed, and then you've got a whole like new sound that can go with it. And just you had the same MIDI pattern, but I've just moved it down to a new layer, So that's pretty cool. And then I thought I've got to add another one in here, make it sound a bit more different. And this one is the pulse. Because if you listen to the difference of these two, it's like they have a bit of a different kind of timbre or texture, but it's like it's sort of been tamed a bit more. Like the first one's a bit wide and a bit looser, and the second one is a bit like sort of tighter. And all that I've done to achieve that is I just, in this case, I changed the shape of the wavetable. So before, I think it was, yeah, it's just a square, and I've just like kind of pulsed it up a bit by making it this kind of this shape up here. And I think I maybe just tweaked the amount of white noise on it. Head over to the effects. Everything is pretty much the same there, and the speed is the same. So yeah, option number 2, just switch up the wavetable a little bit, leave most of the other stuff the same, and it's like a small difference, but like over the course of the loop, it like really helps to keep things interesting rather than using the same bass over and over again. So it's like the same bass, but just with 4 different variations, right? So yeah, this is still the Patreon power bass with its 4 like separate versions, and if you do this, and then you have like another lead or something also with like 4 different versions, then you're like getting really into like interesting, complex, like kind of sound design, so that this one way you can like bang out some nicer kind of rhythms and textures in your bass line. The last one was I just wanted a kind of fill at the end here. So if we listen to all of them again. So this last one we've got is pretty much it's like a slower LFO, and it's more of a sine wave kind of sound. We've taken out some of the harshness of it, and then it also has a bit of reverb on to like open things up at the end. Fly, my pretties! Make music and sound and enjoy yourself and enjoy your life, and make sure you hit that like button. All right? I don't know why I said that. I already said that at the beginning, didn't I? All right. That's just a thing YouTubers say, and I'm just thinking like I have to be a YouTuber and say what they do. But no, let's keep it authentic, right? Hit the like button. Just kidding. Well, am I? I don't know. Yeah. Patreon powers, tutorial, YouTube, artifact. Let's go. Yeah, the last one. Oh, terribly sorry. Yeah, I slowed down the speed, and I took this down so we had less kind of noise, and it just became a bit of a softer kind of sound. And then literally, like I said, slapped on a bit of reverb at the end, just to kind of open that bit up a bit. So if we take a listen to all of those together, I didn't have these in at first. But you can hear there's a little gap there, and I just used this same power sine Patreon bass and just did a little stab of it instead in that kind of little gap. And now look at it. Now look at it. Look at it with your ears. So that little like really kind of offsets everything else and creates that really nice like overall funky kind of rhythm, right? So I really, really enjoy that. So very simple. Obviously, you know, we've made our versions of the Patreon power bass and they're all together. I could go ahead. I've put a little bit of processing on it, just a few waves plugins. But I could already go out, for example, if I was feeling like really like happy with it, I could go out and bounce that as a whole file and just be like, you know, wow, like I'm gonna limit myself to this, and now let's see what I can do next. You know, and now I'm gonna have to really force myself to create something even better, or even or twist this in new ways to keep it interesting over the whole song, rather than like keeping all my vital patches in there. So it's limiting myself in a way because I'm deleting them all, but I'm also freeing myself because now there's no turning back, and it's like you've dived in with the vital fountain waterfall, and you're just stuck there now, and you can either call a friend or leave a comment down below and say hi. Anyway, I've been Artifact. I've been your friendly YouTube host. Have a nice day. Bye.